I'm Dara.
And this is Next Big Thing with Courtney and Dara.
Yes, today we are here with Jarrett Hill, journalist, host of Back2Reality on NBCBLK, and interior designer, because you know we talk about side hustles today.
Yes.
Thank you for being here,
Yes,
Jarrett.
of course. Thank you very much.
I want to talk about your original hustle,
Okay.
journalism.
Yes.
How'd you get into it?
My English teacher in 10th grade was going to become the advisor for the newspaper, and he was convinced that I should be a part of the paper, and I was convinced that he was wrong. Eventually, he convinced me, and in 11th grade, I started as a journalist on our newspaper, and it was really, really cool.
Have you kept in touch with this teacher? Is there like a fat I told you so that happened in your life?
There's a long period of time between 11th grade and
Yes.
Before
Melania.
you broke the
Yes.
news of plagiarism.
It
Right.
took 15 years to be an overnight success.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear.
Yeah. So, I mean, I did newspaper, and then in college, I was on our paper there, and then I anchored and reported for Clark Atlanta. After college, I was still kind of moving around in the business. I worked at CNN as an intern on documentaries around Black America 2 and Latin America, and it felt like the next natural thing for me to do was go work on a cruise ship, which made no sense to a lot of people. I was hosting live events, so I was up in front of people hosting games and parties and events and all that kind of stuff, and it was great. Turned out that we were working 7 days a week. In the 4.5 months I was on that ship, I had 1 day off because I was quarantined because I was too sick to work. It was like that hard. But it was also amazing because we had 1,000 crew members that represented 50 different countries, and we traveled. I got to do all of North and South America and Central America, and it was amazing in that way. So I did that, and then I came back, and I moved to LA not too long after and started producing in talk shows, and I was a reporter in Florida doing a daily show there and contributing to that show, and then I got laid off.
So tell us what happened in Starbucks that fated day.
Well, I walked in and I ordered a nice coffee, found a table, sat at it. And,
That's fine.
You asked for the Wi-Fi.
Well, of course. Then they called my name. I went up and got my coffee. That day, sitting at Starbucks, I was streaming the Republican National Convention and praying to not be too offended by anything I heard. And I noticed or recognized that Melania Trump was plagiarizing Michelle Obama from the 2008 convention. And I tweeted about it and, put a little bit of research into the tweet and shared it. And it became, the big story of those next few days.
So, is there an obsession with Michelle Obama? I want to know.
I'm obsessed.
She's like, is there a restraining order? What's the situation?
How did you have her speech so committed to memory that you recognized it coming from somewhere else?
I certainly didn't know the whole speech, but I knew just this little bit of the plagiarized portion at the end. And to be honest with you, if they hadn't taken the last two sentences, I probably would have never known.
The rest of it.
Yeah. She said the height of your achievement is the reach of your dreams. I said aloud with her, and your willingness to work for them.
What?
And then was like,
What's life been like for you after you broke that huge story?
things really exploded right afterward. There were tons of interviews. I think I got like 400 media requests in the course of like 3 days or 4 days or something like that. Yeah, we do a show called Back2Reality with Jarrett Hill, and so we do politics and pop culture, and over the 5 years, it's really kind of evolved from being like heavily entertainment focused to being entertainment and politics and all those kinds of things. That show now we do with NBCBLK every week, which is a lot of fun, and we do it live on Facebook, and it's a podcast. Gotten the opportunity to write with the Hollywood Reporter a good amount, and also with the New York Times. So a lot of opportunities kind of came from that. It's been really, really great.
Melania.
Melania.
Giving opportunity to people. Who knew?
Yeah, well,
Despite her
I was
best
gonna say,
efforts.
Donald Trump has been a job creator, at least for me. So that's about the best thing I can say about him. So
In between all of this, you developed a side hustle. What was it? How did it come about?
my first regular side hustle was my podcast. But my other side hustle now is my interior design business. When I lived in Florida as a reporter, I had just finished decorating my place. It was my 30th birthday on Saturday. I finished decorating my place on Sunday. Thursday, got laid off. Week went a little differently than I thought.
That's hard.
And so I thought, I should put my place on Airbnb because money. One of the happy blessings of that was that they take these great photos of your place, and I put them on Facebook. I was like, I just finished my place. And that turned into people asking me to decorate their place. And I was like, well, if you'll cut me a check, I think I can make it work.
Budget.
Exactly.
Budget.
Yeah.
And that's become my side hustle.
Wow. So are you still designing people's interiors?
Absolutely. I just wrapped up a client about 3 weeks ago, and I'm working on a proposal for the next one right now.
That's awesome. Well, would you like to stick around and have some tea with us?
What is going
We will
on?
not have this type of treatment from y'all in LA. We will not.
I would love to. Yes.
Great.
Stay tuned, you all. Thanks for joining us again. And thank you all for joining us.